Well, it is a question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who'd that say they're going to beat them Saints? Then in a few moments, we're going to see a team try to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Will Lutz, well, he used to do this for the Saints. Now sending it away to them as we're off in New Orleans. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just beyond shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. You also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. There's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go put a score on the board.
Nix from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety, well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Almost got to him, and this is a rush kick. Oh, not good. 2nd drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. The Saints getting their first look inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Throwing now, off play action. He's got it, it's in close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Luke adds the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punting away. Oh, and they fake it. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Set, ready, go.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Screen here for Kamara. Dukes out of one stop. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Groupie sends it through. And that will add to their score.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Got a man, Vele has it. They got 24 yards on the play, and the Broncos will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, here's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 27. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Nix now to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Broncos 7.
They set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's going to tuck it and run. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
2nd and 15. Caught by his back, Kamara. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 14. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That's him on the quick hitter. And what a play. He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. So once again, Matt Hawk out to punt this away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. So here comes the Bronco offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. He's getting on the ground here with Dobbins. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Hits him on the out route. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
From the 43. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Catch made by Cooks. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
Yellow. Ready.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the ball.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
From the 46. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Set. Ready, go. Black, 95. Ready to go.
Rattler. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Nick's from the gun. He finds Melee working downfield here. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10 from the 41. Now Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 44. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds Mims. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Once more, it's Nix. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up first and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
14, Saints 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Dobbins trying the right side. Makes his move towards the sideline. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Down.
To Camaro we go to start this 3rd quarter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
Rattler to the air now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Matt Hawk will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Denver sets to take the field on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. Looking to throw. Ingram. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Pete Warner has it.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Here comes the Saints offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Ready. 52 Blues.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
Black swap. Let's quick. Yellow.
Running behind center with Kamara. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
He just tackled at the 26-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 40. Ready.
They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
On now comes their punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Broke through the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Broncos running their offense out once again. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete to Mims. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Short pass brought in. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one Broncos for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
8-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. First throw for the backup now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Design bootleg here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Oh, you hate that. They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Caden. Get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Shotgun snap now to Stidham. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And they fail to make this a two-score ball game.
And hope still remains in the building, Kate. Not a two-score game. In fact, a make there, well, it could have been a death knell. But the miss, you just see it breathes some new life into the opposing sideline.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. We give inside to Akers. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. Racing down the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's Akers up the middle. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He picked up 6, has him close. Third and goal for the 2.
Brings up third and goal.
Akers again. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
On the shotgun, it's Stidham. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throw, Stidham. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. This finds Franklin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw it. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, it's Stidham. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Broncos feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They give up the middle to Harvey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A 49-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he works his way for a gain of 4. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. to throw. Chased out to his right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their... offensive first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
He gets it again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. McLaughlin has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Giving this to Harvey. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Saints 10. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Chuck working from the gun. Drops this one off. It's Jones. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Try and push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot at confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.
See how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started. Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular.